FIFA 17 is finally here, guys. I am so excited right now. We are kicking off our one-season career mode with Barcelona. I'm waiting for the PS4 copy of FIFA 17 before I start my Arsenal career mode. So for now, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy a Barcelona career mode for one season on Legendary. See it as a bit of a practice. So yeah, we're going to be doing this for a couple of days, and then as soon as I get the game on PS4, the Arsenal career mode will begin. Now, with Barcelona, let's have a look at the board expectations. Domestic success is critical. Continental success is critical. Brand exposure is critical. Financial is low. We've got quite a lot of money. You can see the transfer budget on the right side. And youth development is critical. Although we're only doing one season, it's obviously going to be quite difficult to recruit some young players and get them into the first team, because that takes quite a long time. So it might not be something that we really focus on, but you never know, we might be able to find ourselves a gem. So a transfer budget of £78.2 million. We're going to be playing in euros, of course, and the club worth is a massive £2 billion. Let's get right into it. So first of all, of course, we've got to pick the manager, and I'm definitely going to be in a shirt and tie. I think that's what I would wear if I was a manager. I'm still kind of young, even though I'm receding and going bald. Thanks, Dad. I'm going to go ahead and pick... I think I might go with this guy. I think he looks most like me. Kind of. It's obviously not very accurate, but we're going to go ahead and select him. Of course, we're going to be playing on Legendary. I'm almost seeing this as a practice run. I found Legendary really difficult in the demo, so hopefully I can get used to it before we start the Arsenal career mode. 4-minute halves, that's absolutely fine. We're going in euros. I've gone ahead and changed the El Libertador Stadium to the Camp Nou, because obviously the Camp Nou is not actually in FIFA 17, which is a big shame. So I've renamed it to the Camp Nou. Download latest squads, of course, we want the most up-to-date. And in terms of Europe, I've gone ahead and put us in the Champions League, and I have replicated the same group that Barcelona have. So Man City, Mönchengladbach, and Celtic. And that's it. We're going to jump straight in. And here we are, guys, really excited to get going. We're going to go ahead and select our pre-season tournament. The first thing you might notice is the prizes seem to be a lot higher this year. We've got 12 million euros up for grabs here in the Asian Elite Cup. So I'm going to go ahead and just select that one. It's actually easier than this one in terms of difficulty, and you're going to get more money. Doesn't make sense to me, but we're going to go ahead and select that. And now we're going to jump straight into the team. We'll have a look at what players we've got available. And you guys can, of course, suggest who we may need to sign. Although it's Barcelona, there isn't really going to be much I need to do. So straight away, looking at this team, holy, it's good. We've got Neymar, Suarez and Messi, of course. 92, 92, 93. Rakitic, Busquets and Iniesta. I can't select them. We've got Alba on the left, Mascherano and Piqué. Roberto at right back, I'm not too sure about. It might be that I decide to invest in a right back. For now, I'll put Vidal, I think. He's only 77 rated. I'm quite surprised by that. Ter Stegen in goal, of course. There is no Bravo anymore. On the bench, we've got Paco, we've got Turan, Gomez, Denis Suarez, the new goalkeeper, Silasson, Digne, Umtiti as well. I really like Umtiti in FIFA. We've still got Mathieu, Rafinha, Roberto, Santos. Okay, I don't think we're going to be using him. 72 rated at the age of 20, not very good. We've still got some of the youngsters that have been at Barcelona for so long now, like Gerrard, for example, another Suarez. So I can see we do need to get a couple more squad players in, maybe a couple of reserve players, but it is an incredibly strong team. It really is, but I can see already we need to invest in a proper right back. Okay, so one of the first emails we've got from the board is about shirt sales. As you already know, merchandising is an important source of income for the club. Shirt sales account for a large percentage of this income. In our most recent board meeting, we've set a goal to earn 200 million euros. Wow, that is a lot of money. Let's have a look at the visions and expectations of the board. So it's not just about results on the pitch. We have a brand to protect, a business to grow, supporters to please. We were at Barcelona. There's going to be no doubt about it. We have to be successful, otherwise we will not stay at the club. And you need to keep your eye on in the top left corner throughout this series. At 80 right now, that's the default number for the manager rating. It's going to go up and down depending on results. I need to keep it as high as I can. So after playing the demo, guys, there is one player that jumped straight into my head. It's Aurier. I have to sign Aurier. He is unbelievable in this year's game once again. He is strong, he's quick, he's good at everything. I could even play him at centre-back if I absolutely have to. So for me, he's the ultimate signing for right-back, and he's the guy I'm going for straight away in this Barcelona career mode. You guys can leave your comments below for any other positions, any other players you think I should be looking at. But for me, Aurier is going to be my #1 signing. To get him at right back would be amazing. So the chief executive says 33 to 39 million. Oh, I think that seems a little bit too much. I'm going to throw in 25 to start off with and kind of test the waters, see what they say. They'll probably decline it straight away, but we've got a lot of money. I'm not too worried about it. I'm also setting up training now. Straight away, Gomez is going to be in there. He's the next Iniesta, if you ask me. He's not similar to him, but he's going to play in Iniesta's position. But Iniesta, I mean, with 1 season to go, is absolutely going to be playing. So I'm just going to train him because why not? And Titi as well. We need to get him ready to step in for Mascherano if we need him to, maybe. And to Stegen, I'm going to be training him as much as possible. I think goalkeepers are really important, so let's go ahead and try and grow him as fast as we can. And let's see if we get off to a good start. A couple of A's would be nice. Maybe a couple of B's we get. Okay, it's not too bad. C, D, D, B, C. It could have been a bit better, though. And straight away, guys, we get an email back from PSG saying they want 51 million for Aurier. 51 million. Now, in my head, I think actually he probably is worth that. He's that good in this game, but I'm not paying that. That's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to go in with in between their original value, or what my chief executive said, between what, 32 and 39, he said, something like that. So 35 million. I think they might actually bite on that. I think it might be just enough. Now's a good time to mention, guys, of course, I'm playing on early access on Xbox, so I only have 10 hours to finish off a whole season, so there will be some simulating in this series. I might as well just go ahead and tell you that now. For example, the pre-season tournament, we're not going to be playing any of those games because I've only got 10 hours. I need to get through a whole season in 10 hours. Hopefully I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can, but yeah, we're going to simulate the games that really aren't too important. It makes sense. Look at that. Neymar scores our first goal of the series within 1 minute. I'm going to simulate to the end there. We get a 2-0 win against Benfica. Nicely done, lads. Okay, now this is a bit silly. I really hoped they would fix the transfers for this year. But Man United, let's just remind ourselves, they have Ibrahimovic, one of the best strikers in the world. They've come in and asked for Luis Suarez. I mean, it's just a bit stupid, that, really. What a partnership that would be, though. Luis Suarez and Ibra. But we're going to go ahead and reject that, of course. And talking of rejection, PSG have rejected our second offer, so yeah, it looks like we're going to have to spend a bit more than I originally thought. So I'm going to jump in with 42.5 million euros. Hopefully they'll accept that one. And up next, I think we've got a game against Tokyo or something like that in the pre-season tournament. FC Tokyo. Okay, let's go ahead and simulate the game. I really should be using kind of a second team to avoid injury, but I'm just trying to power through the pre-season tournament. We don't actually need the money that much. We get a 3-0 win. Suarez, Neymar and Alba scoring the goals. So we just got a 2-year loan offer for one of the youngsters. I decided to put a couple of them up that we're not going to be using, so we're going to be letting them go out on loan. Yes, finally, PSG have accepted 42.5 million euros for Aurier. I'm happy to pay that, to be honest. I think he's worth it. We're going to give him 100,000, exactly what he wants. We'll give him crucial first team player, and he's just going to strengthen my defence even more. He is seriously overpowered in this game. Just believe me. If you play the demo, you know what I'm talking about. He's just a brick wall. But now into the last game of the group stage of the Asian Elite Cup. It doesn't mean anything. We've already progressed, so we get another 3-0 win. Neymar getting 2 goals, Messi scoring as well. We've completely destroyed the group stage. And it's good news, Aurier has accepted the contract. So our first official signing in FIFA 17 is Aurier, the right back from PSG. He's going to go straight into the first team. Can't wait to use him. Just look at this team. It's completely ridiculous. Aurier just makes it even stronger. Even though he's the lowest rated player in the team along with ter Stegen, in the first team I should say, he's going to be so good. Just look at these. I mean, look at that. It is ridiculous. He's got so many green stats. But anyway, after making that signing, I think I still need 2 more players. And I'm thinking, instead of signing 2 players, why not use the youth system? I need to get a CDM into the squad, especially with Samper being out on loan. Just a couple of young players, I think, from the youth squad would be really good. Anyway, now we're moving into the semi-finals of the pre-season tournament. Dortmund are our opponents, and we get a 2-1 win. Goetze scoring in the last 7 minutes or so there, but we were 2-0 up at that point. And it's another good win into the final. We have our first proper transfer offer. This time it's Borja Lopez, 2.3 million euros. We're going to go ahead and accept that. His wages are actually quite high, about 60,000 euros per week. We're never going to use this guy, so we'll go ahead and let him go. And already we are now playing the final of the pre-season tournament. There was only 3 days in between the semi-finals and the final, which seemed a little bit close to me, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and try and win this game if we can. We lost on penalties. Wow. I actually can't believe that just happened. We absolutely destroyed the pre-season tournament. We get to the final and we lose on penalties. Just typical. Luckily, it wasn't really important that we got the win because we've still got loads of money. We made about 5 or 6 million euros from that, I think. So that's pretty decent if you ask me. So this is a new feature in FIFA 17 career mode, guys. You're able to look at your finances in more detail. So our profit's not looking too good right now. 73.65 million in the red. Ouch, that's quite a lot. The earnings aren't great because the expenses are so much more. Transfers 228 million, player wages 15.86 million. But in earnings we've got about 50 million from merchandising. We got 7 million from the pre-season tournament, so it's good that I can see that. It was a bit more than I thought. And in terms of selling players, 115 million euros. Now, in our transactions, you can see player shirt sales here. The top 3 are Neymar, Messi, and Suarez. MSN, no surprise there. Total shirts sold, 477,912. Wow, that's quite a lot. The weekly earnings are about 8.4 million euros. I mean, this is just absolutely brilliant. You can see everything in much more detail. Player wages there. You can see individual shirt sales. Debutant Aurier already has sold 11.81 million euros worth of shirts. There you can see the player transfer coming in there. Pre-season stuff. That is really cool. And that, guys, is going to bring the first episode to an end. We got quite a lot done already. We've brought in a player. We've sold a player, although he wasn't that important. We've done the pre-season tournament. In the next episode, we are going to be doing the youth system. We're going to go ahead and hire some scouts, find some players. I definitely need to recruit a couple of players to bolster the squad, get a few more squad players in there that can help out through injuries, suspensions, and stuff like that. But I just want to say a massive thank you for all of the support throughout FIFA 16. If we could do it again for FIFA 17, that would be absolutely amazing. And of course, I should remind you, this is just 1 season long. The Arsenal career mode will start next week as soon as I get PS4's copy of FIFA 17. I cannot wait, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I will see you in the next one very soon.